Have you ever wished the performance-enhancing drugs some baseball players use would give them more extraordinary abilities and just a little more strength and an abnormally large head? If so, then the Bigs 2 may be able to quell that desire without any of their grotesque side effects. Flaming fastballs and gravity-defying home run grabs are the norm in this arcade-style baseball game, but the core mechanics of the national pastime have been preserved. It's a crazy combination, and it makes this game rewarding and exciting without ever feeling cheap. When you toss in a long quest to become a baseball immortal and a delightful multiplayer mode, you have a surprisingly deep and goofy game that not only smacks a grand slam, but does it with style. Before I get into the zany moves you can pull off, it's important to break down the basic hitting and pitching mechanics. As the batter, your biggest worry is just making contact. So even though it isn't as thoughtful as the pitcher's problems, it's nerve-wracking trying to get a big hit in a pressure moment. As a pitcher, you have 4 different pitches to work with, and mixing them up is one of the keys to success. You aim before you throw and determine your power by stopping a moving gauge. If you stop the meter high enough on the gauge, you not only throw significantly harder, but the location of your pitch is hidden, making it awfully hard to smack. Throwing and hitting feel rewarding, but it's the risk-reward dynamic that really gives this game legs. Every batter has a sweet spot. If you can hit a ball thrown in this zone, you're more likely to get it in play or hit it out of the park. But as a pitcher, you want to challenge the batter, because if you can successfully throw strikes through their wheelhouse, you build up your turbo meter, which lets you unleash flame-powered pitches. Tempt your luck too often though, and a batter will make you pay, so there's a lot of strategy involved in the pitcher-batter duel. Flaming pitches aren't the only fantastic moves you can pull off though. Once a ball is hit, your fielders are endowed with all sorts of superpowers. They can leap 20 feet in the air to snag a potential home run, fly horizontally to grab a line drive shot, and even leap on the dugouts to steal a foul ball. When you get in the right position, you can trigger a QuickTime event, which does feel out of place in the normal fast-paced action, but these happen rarely enough that it doesn't take away too much from the fun. However, there is one QTE that's really cool. Charging home plate while a catcher waits to tag you out is really intense. Both sides have to rapidly tap a button, but whoever wins this tug-of-war knocks the loser down with disgust. All of these moves give you points, which lets you pull off even more outrageous moves. As a pitcher, you can cash in your points to unleash big heat. Throw flaming fastball after flaming fastball against the batter until they walk shamefully away from the plate. As a batter, you can use your points for big blast, which lets you smack a ball out of the park no matter how weakly you make contact. Knowing when to use your points is a big part of the strategy, as it takes a few innings to build up again. It's pretty awesome countering your opponent's big blast with big heat, dueling for supremacy with 2 supercharged players. The Become a Legend mode starts with you creating a character, making your way from the minor leagues to the pros, and eventually becoming a Hall of Famer. This is the main mode in the Bigs 2, and it's a lot of fun. You not only have to win games against other teams, but there are mini games and specific goals to strive for as well. For instance, you sometimes compete in a contact drill, which improves your hitting stats, or a fielding drill, which gives you more skills in the outfield. The diversity of your objectives makes this fun throughout, though there is one weird quirk. You can be traded mid-season to some lame team on the other side of the country. The biggest issue, though, is base running. You have to babysit your players the whole time, or they'll end up doing something stupid to cost you a run. Even with a few small issues, this is a really fun baseball game. It combines the over-the-top moves that make arcade games popular with sound baseball mechanics, creating a rewarding and exciting experience. The sim features won't satisfy the baseball elite, but the on-the-field action is pretty darn awesome.
Oh my! No regard for his body, life, or limb, he pulls up and makes the play.